to the Good Day with Olivia show. I'm Olivia Winster, here serving up the good news happening right here in the city of Cleveland, keeping you informed, engaged, and connected. Cleveland! He's back all the way from Hotlanta. Cleveland's own award-winning playwright and director, T.Y. Martin, is in the studio to talk about his latest production and to tell us what he's doing here in the city of Cleveland. Welcome to the studio this morning, T.Y.
Yeah, good to be here. I'm glad to be here.
Good, I'm happy you were able to make it.
Yeah, I made it.
T.Y., what does T.Y. stand for exactly?
It's Jewish. I mean, I'm sorry. No, it's Tyrone.
Tyrone.
But I don't like that name.
Oh, I see.
So I changed it to T.Y. It's really T.Y. T-Y-D-O-T.
Gotcha. T-Dot.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, before I start cracking down with the questions.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
Everybody out there, I just want to give you an update. Send me prayers and love this week, or as I go into next week. Monday is the LSAT exam, the next step in my service journey.
Woo!
Going to law school. Yes!
Oh, awesome. Law school.
taking that LSAT on Monday, and I am claiming my victory.
You got this.
I think I definitely do.
You got this.
Thank you. Well, T.Y., what brings you to the city?
This time it's just my family, my kids.
Yeah.
All my kids live here. My family's here, so
Yeah.
took a mini vacation.
Oh, yeah.
From all that,
Very nice.
all that entertainment stuff.
Yeah. How often? I know you're pretty busy down there. Like, how often?
I try to come sometime twice a month, sometime every other month.
Oh,
sometimes
good.
3 months. It depends on, time I have.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about your
Yeah.
Cleveland experience here. Are you a Cleveland native? Were you born and raised here in the city?
Yes.
Yeah.
From Cleveland to Chicago, back to Cleveland.
Wow.
So back and forth. Yeah, mostly Cleveland.
How long were you here in the city when you were here?
On and off for years.
Yeah.
I've only been gone for like 10 years
Okay.
altogether, yeah. Because I lived in Canada
Okay.
and Cleveland,
Wow.
Houston, Memphis. Different places I had to move there to work.
International,
Yeah.
man. God.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
international. Like an airplane, like a. Anyway.
What do you have? Tell me. I need to know.
International, I'm international, like an airplane.
Oh, got you. Oh, I see.
thing, yeah.
Got you. You need to be your own airline.
Yeah, I need to be. Yeah, tell everybody. I need to have my own airline. Just whoever listening, if you have an extra airplane you use it in your yard or whatever, just call me and inbox me.
Yeah. I hope someone gets that message for you.
Me too.
So let me ask you. Okay, so when
Yes.
you were here in the city of Cleveland, what neighborhood did you grow up in?
I was raised all over Cleveland. Parkwood Drive. It's my original, from Parkwood to Cleveland Heights to downtown. I've been all over.
Yeah.
When I left, I was downtown.
Yeah.
One of my places was downtown Cleveland.
What was your experience like growing up here in the city of Cleveland?
Just slow. I created my own environment.
Yeah.
I started doing stand-up comedy, and that was like a way I could get out of, separate myself from things around me.
Yeah.
Family.
Spending time with family.
Separate myself from the family. No,
Oh, wait.
no, but just to be. I was always different.
Yeah.
I was always into comedy, fashion, and things like that. So.
Wow. And then that led you into
Led me
theater.
into yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, led me into theater. A lot of things led me into theater.
Wow. What do you I know you moved away, but there must be something here that you love about the city.
Well, like I said, my kids are here.
Yeah.
Family's here. But I love about the city. It's gonna sound really funny. Don't laugh. You laughing already.
I'm laughing already.
Okay. I like downtown.
Oh, me
I
too.
like West 9th, West 6th is where I just love that area.
Me too.
I don't want to live anywhere in Cleveland but there.
Yeah. Same
And there's
here.
another spot in Cleveland now that I like over by UH, down by Murray Hill area.
Oh yeah.
I would like to live there too.
Oh,
That would be
wow.
a spot. If I were to come back, it'd be one of those places, back downtown or in that area by UH, by Cass Western Reserve area.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Wow. So you're back here. How long are you here?
A couple more days,
A couple
then
more.
back to work.
How long have
Back
you
to
been
reality.
here?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Then
Wow.
back to reality.
Has it been much of a vacation for you? Have you done anything since you've been here?
No, I just been relaxed,
Yeah.
doing a lot of things, a lot of different things, family stuff.
Good.
Yeah, a lot of memories
Yeah.
came back hit me in the forehead.
Yeah.
It's a bump right there. If you see that. No, I'm saying if you see it, if you look at it, you'll see it.
I think
No,
I see it
you saw,
right
you saw,
there.
you saw how I did it? Okay, you saw that? Yeah, a lot of memories.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends are moved away.
Yeah.
Other states, or they're the dead, or they moved away. I don't know anybody here for some reason.
Really?
That,
Just
yeah,
your family?
well, people know me, but I don't really know. I'm like, do I know you? I do know you. Do I? Okay, well, hey, like that.
People,
Peace.
we recognize your work and we follow your work
Oh,
here in
I
Cleveland.
hear.
So yeah,
I
people do
appreciate
know.
that. I do appreciate that.
Let's talk about your latest work.
Yes.
What have you been up to?
I have been touring a lot. Right now, I'm writing for other people, for authors. My next play is coming up on November 25th in Atlanta.
Are you ghostwriting?
I do that. Yeah. I write for authors. I adapt stories from authors, the book, into
I see.
to hit stage
Okay,
productions. Yeah,
gotcha.
And I can take your story. If you got transcripts or you want to tell me about it, I create a story of your life or whatever, true story. Yeah, and those are hits.
Wow.
I've won awards off shows that I've done for other people about other people's lives.
Wow.
I have of mine as well, but what was the question again?
So
Threw me
what
off.
your latest? I'm sorry. Latest work.
My latest work is called Clear Vision Through Cloudy Eyes.
Clear Vision Through Clouds.
Based on a true story.
Based on your story?
No, a woman, an author. Yeah.
Can you give us some details without spoiling the whole play?
It's just about a woman's life, the way she was raised. I mean, not the way she was raised, but the way she was raised up, what she did, her lifestyle. And she feels that she's reaping what she sowed because of what's happening to her. What has happened to her now. She thinks because of her past, that's the reason why God is making me blind or whatever. It's a deep show. It's a great show.
You're writing
I wrote
or
it.
you'll
It's
be
written.
directing?
It's written. I'm writing. It's written already. I'm directing it as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I might play a part in it too.
Have you already cast? You haven't.
I'm casting. I cast. Casting starts when I get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, casting starts August. Actually, casting start August 9th. Yeah. So
August 9th.
August 9th.
Okay.
So actors are sending their headshots and bios in to the email on the flyer on my page.
So, all you actors and talented people out there, if you're looking for something to do in Atlanta, looking for some new work, August 9th is the day to.
And you gotta be good too. You gotta be good. We only want the best.
Only the best.
I mean,
because you're award winning.
We going hard.
Yeah.
This ain't no little play. This is real life. This is real stuff.
Right.
This is the real deal.
Right. Man. So what's so unique about your work?
It's the real deal.
Yeah.
It's reality. Everybody can relate to it. No matter what nationality you are, you can relate to this story. If it's about rape, incest, cancer, love, racism, whatever you could think of, I have shows about it or characters about that
and
that you can relate to.
A lot of your stories, a lot of those stories that you're directing, they're not your stories. They're other people's stories, right?
They're mine and it's a mixture.
It's a mixture.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
Because I'm just so curious, like, how are you able to, like, I was going to ask you, well, what inspires you? Where are you pulling your material?
Just every day, wake up, think. I'm asleep. I'm waking up. I'm thinking. I see every day. I'm walking around. I see stuff. I hear.
Yeah.
You know, the reality of what we go through every day. Life is just life stories. I write life stories.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't write black plays. I write plays that's gonna relate to all races.
Across
right.
the board.
Mm-hmm. So when I sell tickets, my audience is full of people.
Yeah.
Not just one. You know,
Yeah.
I want to. Like I was living in Cleveland, I was passing up white people flyers, giving them flyers when I do flyers. I'm at Playhouse Square and I'm promoting a production. I'm passing white people. White people walk past. I'm like, you know, and give it to the black person.
Did you think they would be?
I didn't think they did because I was doing black plays,
Gotcha.
and I was just getting black money, but now I'm getting like white money too.
Money across the board.
Yeah, across the board. Yeah.
Yeah, and
All
everybody
money.
across
Mexicans,
the board.
all more. Latinos, black, everybody, just name it.
Everybody can
Mexicans,
relate
everybody.
to
Mhm.
the stories that.
And everybody's buying tickets to my shows.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's awesome. And when you're directing for someone else's story, like how are you able to like understand? Like how do you relate to their story to even begin to direct it?
well, if they have a book, I read the book.
Okay.
And I interview them first, then I read the book.
Yeah.
So I could take something from what they said and something from the book and create a story. And I try to get it close as I can to their story.
Yeah.
Because I don't want, you know what I'm saying, because like we were doing a movie, a play, a book, a short, they're all the same name, but they're all going to be different. So I try to get close as I can.
How long does it take you to produce?
It depends on how much money they pay me.
Yeah.
I know it sounds Sounds crazy.
But that's the business.
That's the truth. But make sure you had the money. But it can take. I wrote a play in a week. Yeah. I can write a full play in a week if
really?
with dedication, morning, lunch, night, middle of night, morning, just with dedication.
Yeah.
But it takes about 2 to 3 months to write a play.
So can we talk about how you got started? You started off in did you say fashion design or?
I started out I was a fashion merchandiser. I worked here at a store called Petrie's. I don't know if y'all know Petrie's. Petrie's and Gina Co's and Petrie's Plus, Casual Corners. I started out with those people, and I went on to other big name stores. I worked at Dillard's and Ann Taylor and different ones.
How did that get you into theater?
I was doing merchandising. Then I was going to school. I was doing merchandising, and I was doing comedy. It was a hard life. That's why I'm crazy. And so then I stopped doing that, and I started just doing working in production with big names like Joe Levert, the OJs, Whitney Houston, different ones, big names. Worked in production. Al Jarreau, Patti LaBelle.
So wait. You
Yes.
worked with Gerald Levert.
Yes.
So that lets me know you've been doing this a long time. You've been in the business for a while, haven't you?
I've been in the business a while, different parts of the business.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I did stand-up comedy. I toured with Steve Harvey.
Wow.
Before he was Steve Harvey, just different one we go when you're coming up.
Yeah.
When he wasn't funny, but now he's funny now, but he wasn't back then. But now he's not taking away anything from him, but he's like the richest guy in the world. You know what? It's a new rich guy in the world now.
Who?
What's the guy name from what's it? Amazon. The Amazon guy.
I bet.
So Bill Gates is not the richest man in the world anymore.
Oh.
And the thing about all that is I don't know none of them. If you know anybody that
need to be their friend.
If you know anybody that know Bill Gates or anybody that's rich, let me give you my social security number because I'm ready to get. I need that money.
Funny.
Yeah.
Funny. Right.
What was the question again? No.
So what was your first play?
My first play was here in Cleveland at True Holiness Temple Church. It's the original Playhouse Square. Yeah. It's the original Cleveland Playhouse. Mm-hmm. It's a church now. It was back in 1999. Wow. A play called Joy Cometh in the Morning.
Wow. What was that play all about?
It was about back then in the 80s, like 97, 99, whatever. Like everybody was on crack. You knew somebody on crack. You was on crack. You knew somebody on crack, or people. Crack was here.
Yeah. And
so I wrote a play about a young man he was on crack so bad that it affected his mom. His mom passed away because of, it's a long story. But that was my first play called Joy Cometh in the Morning. I did it like 8 times in 1 year at the church because it was free to do it at the church. But like you use church free, but you can't use church free no more. No church free. Nothing's free no more. So that was my first play. And then my second play called Lord Why Me, that dealt with the inhumane act of domestic violence. Yeah. I did that one at Cleveland State University, sold out. And then that was about 60 plays ago.
Wow, you're touching some pretty deep areas.
I touch areas, yes, yeah. I do. I go places where other playwrights. So you can't go where you don't know. Yeah. Where you don't, if you have to know, I don't know how to say it, but you can't touch on things unless you don't touch it right. You gotta be willing to go there. Okay. You gotta be willing to talk about a child, write a story about a child being molested, or you gotta talk about domestic violence. You gotta talk about racism, because people respect you. You can't go on stage and do a play about these subjects and you're not doing it right, and you got the worst bad actors. You have people that are acting. You cannot have actors. You gotta have people that are going to transform themselves into these roles, and people in the audience can see themselves or somebody they know in the actor. That's when you got a good play. When it's like watching a movie on stage.
Yeah. So.
Because I don't do plays. I do real stuff. It's the real stuff.
Yeah. So it's pretty much.
It's the real deal.
Close to real life. So you're not.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
Yeah. Not a performance, but.
Hold on. Hey y'all, what's up? Peace and soul. Okay, like to. Just meet the people.
So that's as close to reality as we're gonna get.
Yes, close you're gonna get. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And people will respect that.
Yeah. What do you
eat for breakfast? Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
What did you eat for breakfast? You have a lot of.
I'm always like this.
Yeah.
Call me at 3 a.m. I'm like this.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like most of the times, I have my mood. I have mood swings. I suffer depression sometimes. Oh, seriously. Oh yeah,
Really?
right, yeah. Not bad. I ain't gonna like kill myself or kill nobody or nothing like that. But I suffer
Right.
sometimes depression. Like
Is a theater a way to cope with
yeah.
your depression?
I wouldn't say that.
No.
I think in order for me to what makes me cope better is music.
Yeah.
Let's put my headphones on and get myself into. I listen to like 70s music, 70s soul or something like that. It's gonna.
Have you written any plays about your depression?
No, I haven't.
No.
A lot of people don't know. This is the first time ever I'm announcing that. So don't take advantage of me, y'all. So if y'all see me in person.
No, that's pretty. That's
Yeah.
pretty bold. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't talk about that.
Yeah,
and I'm
so-
gonna have to do a segment here on depression because a lot
Yeah.
of people.
I'll come back in one of those private jets out there.
Yeah.
I'll fly
Okay.
Just he's here. He's here.
Yeah, when I start making that Oprah money, I'll be flying my guests here on private jets.
Oh, you can
But-
talk to one of the guys out there. I'm quite,
Just talk to him.
This is how you talk. This is communication.
Got you. Negotiate.
Yeah, there you go.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I can
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm excited about this next. Like I said, I'm excited about the next play
Yeah.
and the next projects I'm doing.
Yeah. In what any area of your life your plays touch? Like, are you pulling from your own personal experiences? What have you?
Sometimes
found?
I pull from my own experience
Yeah.
around, not necessarily my own experience, but experiences, things that happen around me. I pull from that. But most of my plays captured somebody in the audience, and they come to me at the show, shaking my hand, crying or whatever, saying, that was real. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed myself. Different. I have so many different stories to tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
You know, about some of the shows I do.
Are you able to share with us like a specific area of your life that you put in a play or that a performance was about, or maybe even if it was just a scene?
Well, my first play, and my niece is still trying to get money from me. I used her life, part of her life. She's not listening. Or she's on the internet. But I used part of her life as far as domestic violence.
Yeah.
And I wrote it into the play, which made it a true story.
Yeah.
It was part of her struggle she was going through with domestic violence, and part of the creativity for stage. I had to create a story for stage, and that play won 2 awards. Lord Why Me won for best play and a playwright award. So I won two awards in one night for that production in Atlanta. So yeah, so most of my plays hit home. Pretty much all of them hit home because they all made mostly true stories.
Yeah.
And if I'm writing a comedy, then I try to, it's some truth in it.
Yeah.
For example, if I write something that's devastating, I gotta add comedy to it because everybody can't be through the whole 2 hours of the play crying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta
You
pull
gotta put
people
some-
back.
Yeah. So
Right. That takes
takes skill.
talent.
Takes
Yeah,
skill.
it does.
Skill. Yeah, it takes a lot of skill.
Wow. So what was your most successful performance? Well, production.
I have several ones. Behind Closed Doors.
Yeah.
It's about a preacher that was living a different lifestyle. Lord Why Me, of course. The Color of My Skin. Biblical Principle. Biblical Principle was at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Sold out both 2 shows. So that was a good experience.
Why do you think?
It's like Playhouse Square, but it's Fox Theater. Yeah, so it's really sold out both shows. And
Wow.
it's amazing.
Have you been to Broadway?
I worked on off Broadway.
Yeah.
I auditioned actors to be in a play. I never worked. You know, I just went there. I was paid to go there to audition actors for a play, but I didn't stay for the play. So that's as close I got to Broadway.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So those plays that you mentioned were your most successful production.
Well, those are just a couple of success. I think 99.9% of all my plays are successful as far as getting the word out.
Yeah.
Getting the acting and different things. Yeah.
And getting people
I've had
seats.
I've had maybe in the butts in the seats. I think I maybe had about, I think I had maybe 3 flops, but they're not flops to other people.
Right.
I'm very critical. Yeah, in my
opinion.
vision, in my opinion, they're flop. You know.
Yeah. So how many productions? Well, those what makes why are your plays so successful?
Because they're real.
Yeah.
They're just real plays. There's real stories. You know, there's stories that people can relate to. That's why they're successful.
Yeah. How many productions have you done all together?
About 60.
60.
Yeah, about 60.
Wow.
In 18 years.
Wow. Wow. So where? So tell us.
But for 10 years when I lived here, I wasn't successful here in Cleveland.
Really?
Not really. I wasn't successful here. It was a job. It was enough to pay rent.
Well,
And I had to do a show every month in Cleveland to pay rent when I lived here.
why do you think that was?
First of all, theater wasn't independent theater wasn't really big here years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Till Tyler Perry and different ones came along and made theater, brought theater out to the front. And then T.Y. Martin came along. I'm like, dang, you doing the same thing Tyler Perry and David E. Talbot and the rest of those guys doing. I'm about to, and Tyler Perry selling movies and selling tapes and doing plays and touring. It made people more familiar with theater.
Yeah.
Rather than going to Playhouse Square seeing Fiddler on the Roof or Wizard of Oz or Cats, shows like that. Those are shows that tour.
Yeah.
But when you got an independent playwright, people they say, oh, maybe I will go to another play. They don't support. I didn't get a lot of support here in Cleveland.
Really?
As far as theater.
Do you think?
And I didn't know the business here. I didn't learn the business until I moved away.
I see.
It's the business side of theater too. It's not just theater.
So we have the theater district right
Mm-hmm.
there on 65th and then
Right.
downtown. Were you
65th?
connected? Yeah, 65th. What is that? Cleveland Public Theater.
Oh, I never did anything there.
Never. Yeah. I wanted to know, like, were you connected at all with the theaters here?
I was not
Caribou
connected.
House even?
I was never connected to Caribou. Never connected to Caribou.
Yeah.
Never. I had friends of mine that came out of Caribou.
Yeah.
But I never was connected. Caribou has a huge history, but I never was connected. I was only connected to Playhouse Square, Kennedy Theater, and Playhouse Square is the only theater I was connected to as far as theater-wise. And I did Playhouse Square. The other Playhouse used to be. Is it still down there by the hospital? Playhouse Square. Playhouse. Okay, one Playhouse is down there, and then you got the Playhouse Square. I was only dealing with those two.
Yeah.
From what I can. Oh, and Cleveland State Theater.
Oh, Cleveland State Theater. Yeah.
My first successful play was at Cleveland State.
Mm-hmm.
I done three plays there, but yeah, those was my successful plays.
Yeah, they've been rolling out some great productions
Yeah,
there. Do you think young directors or anyone new in the business here in the city of Cleveland just getting started, can they be successful now?
You can be successful now.
Yeah.
Only with support and dedication.
Yeah.
If you have support, people that believe in you, a support group, and with all that being said, you gotta have talent. You gotta be able to devote your life to that.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough to devote your life to anything really.
Yeah.
But it's rough to devote your life to the arts here in Cleveland. I don't know what the arts is like here in Cleveland now, but you gotta tap into the arts. You gotta tap into it.
Yeah, use your resources.
You gotta tap into it, and you gotta
because they are here.
Yeah, and if you're African American, don't stay African American. I mean, you stay African American.
Right.
Don't stay. Don't turn white. No, but get with people, other cultures, other races, and other organizations that are not black.
Right.
Stay with black too, but go to white, go to Puerto Ricans, go to everybody else. Go to other people, go to other. Because money is green.
And expand, and then experience is universal.
Yeah, and learn the business. Learn the business side. I didn't know the business side of this.
Yeah.
I know what I'm supposed to get paid. I know what I'm supposed to pay other people. I know what I'm supposed to save. I know what it takes. I know I'm supposed to sign NDAs, and I know I'm supposed to do this. I know I need a lawyer. I know I'm supposed to talk entertainment lawyers. I know I'm supposed to do all this stuff. I was just doing shows.
How long did you before you hit your peak of success with your what you?
I'm still peaking.
You're in
I'm still
right
peaking
now.
myself. I'm still peeking out to seeing the police, the mailman out there. No, I'm still peaking.
Still peaking.
Yeah.
So what's different about Cleveland? Well, what's different from Cleveland to Atlanta as far as theater?
It's huge.
Yeah.
Atlanta is huge. It's like everybody's doing commercials, TVs, movies, plays.
You were telling me it's a great place to start.
It's a good place to start. It's a good place to start business. But if you're gonna leave Cleveland and go to Atlanta, don't go to Atlanta looking for something to happen. Go to Cleveland, leave Cleveland and go to Atlanta with connections, and go there. Don't go there looking. Go there with a connection already.
Yeah.
Don't go looking like moving to LA. Don't go to LA looking for a job because you'll be a server or whatever. But go there with a connection. Your connection is somebody. Your connection is just a little job, and your connection is people that know people. That's your connection. People that know people is your connection.
Why did you
Leave?
Yeah.
I owe a lot of people. No. Why did I leave Cleveland?
Yeah.
Just about the entertainment business.
Yeah. How has your work here prepared you for Atlanta? Because it's pretty big out there. You're getting a lot of attention down there.
I didn't get prepared till I left Cleveland.
Really?
But but the thing about it I liked about Cleveland people was I could go to Tower City, downtown or wherever, and walk in the front door and all while I'm walking over to the food court or wherever I'm going in Tower City years ago when I was living here, people always ask me one question: when the next play? When the next play? When the next play? When the next show? That's all I ever hear.
Yeah.
Or how my kids are doing. Those are the only two things they asked me. What the kids? When the next play? That was it. They asked me how I was doing. They said, you want to get some coupons? You wanted to go to lunch? You got anything? You wanted coupons? You got coupons.
Is networking different down in Atlanta?
It's big. It's big.
Yeah.
You can network with everybody, but you got to watch. It's a lot of pros and cons in Atlanta.
Atlanta's my next trip, though.
Oh, you can go to Atlanta and do it.
Yeah.
But go there, like I said, go there with a plan. Go there with. Don't go looking. Go there with.
Gotcha.
And don't go there to stand in line. Go there and create your own line.
I like that.
That's what you do.
I like that. So you won some awards. So let's talk about some of these awards that you've won.
I won Playwright of the Year. I've been nominated about 13 times,
Wow.
but I've won about 8.
That's
And the reason I didn't win because I wasn't on the scene. Out of sight, out of mind type thing. I either was on tour in another state for a while. I wasn't around voting time. I don't know, but that's lame. So y'all better vote. I'm up now for Playwright of the Year in Atlanta. Playwright of the Year. So start voting now, y'all. Start voting now.
Where can they put in their votes?
I'm gonna put that on my page. Where you gotta go.
Okay, make sure you're following him.
ATOs. Go to ATOshottest.com. ATOshottest.com, and go to the Playwright area. And then T.Y. Martin. Just vote and vote. Like vote, go crazy. Tell your mother and them too. Your sister.
I have yet to see a play, but from what I've seen online, I can tell they're great productions.
Thank you.
And the reason I think they're great is because the people you're casting. Tell me about those people. Where are you finding them from?
Some people I pick by hand, and some people I just put out a casting call, and and the casting is rough.
Yeah. When
the audition come through their door, come through their door with your A game.
Yeah.
Because if I don't see you, if I don't see you, they won't see you. I need to see you. I need some clay, plain clay, where I can mold you.
Yeah.
So it's rough. Auditions are rough in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Only thing to get you in is if I say, hey, I know somebody. First of all, it's not like because I know you get in the play.
Right.
Them days over with.
Oh yeah.
No, over, way over with. Your talent speaks for itself. Got to speak.
Yeah. So I hear that you put your cast through boot camp. Is that right? Or was someone exaggerating a little bit?
No, boot camp. No, boot camp is when you're chosen to be in a production, and your rehearsal. Some rehearsals during the week are boot camp, straight boot camp. Whatever you're doing is not right. Don't think what you're doing is right. Everything you're doing is wrong. Don't come in rehearsal.
That sounds tough.
Don't come to rehearsal thinking that you got it all, make as you don't. So that's boot camp. Boot camp is Marines. We ain't brothers, we ain't partners, we ain't friends. Bam, you got the work. You come at boot camp because your role has to save lives. Your character saves lives.
That's serious.
That's just that serious.
Yeah.
Theater is serious.
Do you what is your advice for young people here in Cleveland or people just getting started? What's your advice if they're going to get started here? And you said get some connections here and use the resources.
My advice: make sure you have creativity. Be able to accept criticism. But make sure your creativity is so strong you don't have to have. Make sure it's so strong that you don't have to. When somebody criticizes you, it'll bounce off you. You'll take it, but it'll bounce off you. And try to connect with everybody. Try to connect with people with money. Connect with the money people.
Yeah.
That's it. That's not it. But you gotta pray a lot too. You gotta have some kind of faith in God. I'm telling you, because it ain't easy.
Well, tell the people out there how they can connect with you.
Okay, you can, is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Should I got a haircut? I should. Connect with me. You can go to, I look young. Hey. Oh, you can connect with me on Facebook, Playwright T.Y. Martin. You can go to YouTube, punch in T.Y. Martin or Tyrone Martin or Playwright T.Y. Martin or whatever, or Google T.Y. Martin. Google Tyrone Martin. Is it best? Yeah, Google Tyrone Martin, yeah.
Tyrone
or Google
Martin.
me. Yeah.
Well,
And there are a lot of trailers and interviews and things on YouTube you can go and check out.
well, there you have it, Cleveland. T.Y. Martin. Thank you for coming
Thank
to
you
the
for having
studio.
thanks for having me.
If you got the talent, Cleveland, go out there, go use it, use your resources. You can get started right here. You've been tuned in to Good Day with Olivia. I'm Olivia, and I'm signing off until next week. Have a great weekend, Cleveland.
Wow. Awesome.